Ooh. Here we go. Hey, thanks for watching. My name is Justin Lang, aka Justincredible. I'm an arts ambassador and creative arts teacher here at ACA, Atlantic Center for the Arts. This is our third web series titled Arts and Emotions with Justincredible. So first of all, time out. If you have not watched our first year's In Session with Justincredible web series, stop what you're doing, go back and watch it. If you did not see our second web series entitled Arts and Wellness with Justincredible, stop what you're doing, go back and watch it, and then come back here. This series, our first lesson, we talked about empathy. Our second lesson, we talked about owning your story, owning your journey as an artist and as a human being. And our third lesson today, we're gonna be talking about experiences. Ooh, can't wait. Now, before we get into this, I'm giving out the disclaimer. As usual, I am not an expert in life. I do not have the answers for everything and every topic that we're talking about. I don't know everything. What I am doing is just sharing wisdom that I've gathered along this journey so far in life. I want you all to do the same in the comment section. If there's anything that you feel is relevant to add to this discussion, to add to this healthy dialogue about arts and creativity, make sure that you send those links there, post whatever videos, type in whatever you want to do in the comment section right there. Type in whatever you're going to type in the comment section. And also make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, make sure that you share this video. We're just trying to spark creativity, keep the dialogue going, and build a strong online community for artists and future artists. First point, the human experience. We all are connected through the human experience. We all need food, water, shelter, human contact, love. We all deal with stressors. We all deal with triggers. We all deal with inconveniences in life. We all deal with weather conditions. We have a lot more in common than sometimes we think we do. Jonah Hill, the actor, the writer, the producer, he released a documentary entitled Stutz. It's based off of his psychiatrist and friend, Phil Stutz, and it talks about their relationship. It talks about psychology, mental health. It talks about life. It talks about death. It talks about childhood, adulthood, everything in between. One part that I thought was powerful and I enjoyed is Stutz mentioned that we are not exempt from three major things: from pain, any type of pain, physical, emotional, mental, psychological. We are not exempt from work. If you're an adult, of course, babies, you guys get out of that for right now. All your work is just to pee, poop, whine, and just do your thing and look cute. But pain, work, and we are not exempt from the unknown. All of these things connect us as human beings in this whole human experience. Another part that was powerful that I loved is that Stutz, as a psychiatrist, prescribes wisdom, or he prescribes and breaks down different concepts to his patients by using art. He draws out concepts. He draws out symbols to explain things that maybe the clients are not understanding or they're not grasping. So it's a visual aid. It's something that they can use portably so they can remember later on. And it's just very convenient. It's awesome. It's art and health. I got it. Again, like Dr. Stutz and Jonah Hill, we are all connected in some way, shape, or form. And we all have in common the human experience. Second point, the power of community. Our environments can either build us up or they can break us down. They can be positive or negative. There's something therapeutic about being able to reach out to others and express emotions that you're going through, even if you're confused or you're not 100% certain about the emotions that you're feeling. You may hear something that sparks a different solution or something that you've never thought about. Sometimes they can correct you and hold you accountable in some of your blind spots, things that you weren't paying attention to that would be towards your benefit at the end of the day. Again, there is power in community. There's power in having a positive environment that is aligned with your values as an artist. It's good to be at open mics. It's good to be in creative groups that promote positivity and wellness. You just never know the perspectives that you can encounter that can enrich your life. Third point, trace the emotions. Now, there's gonna be an image on the screen right now. It's like a big old wheel of fortune for us old people, and there's 3 layers to it. In the center, there's general emotions like anger, fear, sadness, happiness, and then it branches out and it gets a little bit more detailed or a little bit more complex as you go out of that circle. I want you to take some time to take a look at that image and kind of explore and expand and see how the different colors line up with some of those emotions. You can start from the center and then you can come out to the edge of the circle. I believe a lot of times when we describe certain situations, when we rant, when we vent, when we just start blurting out stuff, when we're just going online, going crazy, Facebook debate fingers, YouTube debate fingers, when we're going off on people, some of those words in the outer circle, you can trace them back and they'll be connected to words or emotions in the inner circle and vice versa. So take some time right now to look at that image, that diagram, and kind of trace the different colors, trace the different emotions from the inside out or from the outside in. Famous pastor Creflo Dollar, he mentioned anger, and I've heard this before from director Felicia Siobhan Wright Ellison. Anger is the weakest emotion, okay? There's something behind that anger, behind every situation where someone goes off in uncontrollable anger and they just lose their temper and they flare up and get into fights. You backtrack that, you trace that story, and it all comes behind fear. Fear is literally behind the anger. What is the fear? The fear that I'm going to be taken advantage of. The fear that I'm going to be disrespected. The fear that I'm going to be embarrassed in front of all of these people. The fear that someone's going to bully me and they'll never stop. The fear that someone's going to hurt or attack my kids or hurt or attack me. The fear that someone's going to crash into me and they're going to mess up my car and I can't afford this and I'm going to be out of a job and I'm going to be out of transportation and it's going to inconvenience my life. I'm going to hit them before they hit me. Always trace the emotions. As an artist, catharsis can work miracles on your projects. The definition of catharsis in Greek would be cleansing. It would be just an emotional purging. It means to just let everything out. Just get it out no matter how you get it out. It's a purification process. But as an artist, you can use that for any discipline that you choose, whether it's sculpting, whether it's dance, whether it's stand-up comedy, whether it's painting, whether it's drawing, whether it is music. Whatever you do, I think that you can find a lot of value in just purging, getting everything out, the good, the bad, the ugly. If it's uncomfortable, if it's not politically correct, get it all out, okay? You don't have to release it to anyone else, but get it all out. And with that, you can trace some emotions and you can see, okay, there's a theme here. There's a theme here. I may be going through this. I may be feeling this way because all of the words, all of these paintings that I'm producing, all of these scripts that I am writing out, they have a main theme. It could be love. It could be confusion, silly humor, whatever it is, you can trace some emotions through catharsis as an artist. Check it out. Try it out. Here's a snippet of something that I wrote, kind of on the lines of catharsis. I watched myself die a hero and live long enough to witness myself become the villain. I was that man. For as long as I can remember, I've done things in my life just to get attention, especially from women. I took real good looks at these good-looking women with the most evilest intentions, hoping, dreaming, and fantasizing that they can take my dried up soul or quench it. I had a psychological dependence, an addiction to having my ego jacked up until we were both unconscious, numb. The fondest memories. The chivalry was heartless. Female trust wasted on my bed sheets. It was grotesquely fleshly, dark and twisted. narcissistic. Another Christian just living his life in constant contradiction. This was more than personal. This was business. My business was to give him the business. This was my full-time job description. Seeking fulfillment in God's daughters instead of finding fulfillment in God himself. Because love is God himself. I knew that God loved me, but it was so hard for me to love myself. You feel me? So as we wrap up, remember, we are all connected through the human experience. There is power in community, and make sure you take the time to trace back the emotions. Remember, I'm not an expert in life. I do not have the answers to all of the topics we've been talking about throughout all of these web series. What I am doing is just sharing wisdom that I've gathered along this journey so far in life. I want you all to do the same in the comment section. If there's anything that you feel is relevant to add to this discussion, to add to this healthy dialogue about arts and creativity, make sure that you send those links there, post whatever videos, type in whatever you want to do in the comment section right there. Type in whatever you're going to type in the comment section. And also make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like, make sure that you share this video. We're just trying to spark creativity, keep the dialogue going, and build a strong online community for artists and future artists. Thanks for watching. I love you all. I'm Justin Lang, aka Justincredible, Arts Ambassador and Creative Arts Teacher here at ACA Atlantic Center for the Arts. This is Arts and Emotions with Justincredible, our third web series. Special shout out to Eve Payer. Special shout out to Algie Hendrith. Thank you guys. Special shout out to the entire staff at ACA. I love you all. We out, Jit. There we out. Well, let me do one more thing. Psycho Muppet, baby. There we go. That's it. Oh, man.